So just 15 quick minutes of me on a rainy evening, getting through more of my clothing, getting it ready for donation. And then the following day, walking on a snowy afternoon, possibly the last snow I'll ever walk around in. And then some donation action and a little cruise through the neighborhood. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Okay, I promised myself never, ever think about singing on this channel. Don't do it. Just don't do it, Jimmy. And if you heard that opening clip, I think we're safe because that was not singing. But it is a rainy day. All right, I cheated a little bit. It is not, it's not a Monday, but it is a Tuesday. Was hoping to get out for an evening walk and whatever, you know, get out of this space. Once again, I need my little breaks, but that's not gonna happen. So today is about, or this evening rather, getting rid of a bunch of clothes, wearing a bunch of clothes for the last time. And yeah, it's time to part with a bunch of stuff. You have to just keep going down, down, down. I've already thrown, I've gotten rid of, donated, tossed, I don't know, 60% of my wardrobe, if you can call it a wardrobe. I'm a pretty casual guy. It's not like I had a bunch of high-end stuff, but yeah, so I've already gone pretty lean, and now it's kind of going into the final phase of getting rid of everything. And as you know, sometimes a hoodie doesn't start to feel good until you've been in it for like, you know, 10 or 12 years. But I'm getting rid of some of those things. I'm getting rid of my old sports gear that has had a lot of mileage on it. I'm showing up in the Philippines mean and lean, and well, I don't know how lean, but lean when it comes to clothing and stuff. So here's a little montage of everything that I'm letting go. They call me Mellow Yellow. I did it again, but again, that does not qualify as singing, so I can do it. Pretty good purge tonight. I'm gonna look through it one more time. If things are a little too raggedy, goes into the trash. But I have a little donation thing about 2 blocks away, big giant deal with the drawer. I don't know, city something. Anyway, I typically will take things over there, put it in the giant metal container and close the door, and hopefully that falls into the hands of someone that can use it. That's right. I got a knapsack here, and it's a chilly March day. We got some snow happening here. But I'm making a list, checking it twice, moving to a place where they love their rice. Jimmy's moving to the Philippines. There's a little recycling, or rather donation box, just a few blocks away from my place in River West. So I'm taking a bunch of my clothes over there. I'm getting the snow is coming down. Oh man, I wanted to get out here today. This, not to sound dramatic, but this may very well be the last time I ever walk in snow. And that's something, you know. I don't know. I could come back here for winters. I don't know what the future holds, but you know, 63 years of living in the Midwest, I'm headed to a different climate. And once again, I'm going to try to stay focused. A lot of cars out here, and they are completely uninterested in a dude with a selfie stick. Just got to cross the street here safely. And yeah. So I'll put a link down to this organization. This is the Green City Project, clothes and shoes. And I have some both. I have both of them. Yeah, something else out the door, and a big thank you. Pretty simple little dealio here. And there we have it. Wow, it's beautiful out here. You know, it's easy to talk about how it's nice to be out in the snow and everything, since it's supposed to be 60 degrees and sunny on Friday, and today's Monday. But I try to enjoy what I'm dealt, and I am not changing the weather, nor would I. Imagine that. Okay, we are jogging now. Try not to get clipped in the bike lane. There's a lot happening in this lovely urban environment. But I'm gonna roll into the dry cleaner right here, drop off some pants, and then we'll close out this little outdoor extravaganza and walk in the snow just a few more minutes. Yeah, I wanted to share, this has been one of my little go-to breakfast joints. I mean, they do breakfast, they do lunch. I think it's like a 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. place. But I've been going here for the last 2 years in this neighborhood, and it's a cool place. They're really friendly people. The staff has always been... Sorry, we got a lot of traffic noise. The staff has always been really delightful. They have very little turnover, and that always tells you about something. The same people serving me. You see the cooks, the hostess, everybody in there is pretty much the exact same people that were there when I moved into this area 2 years ago. So yeah, just a little shout out to Stacks Cafe here on Milwaukee and Green Street. I kind of know where I am. So I decided to stay out a little bit longer. I'm going to hoof it down to Starbucks and have a coffee, and then turn around, and at least I'll get, you know, about 4,000 quick steps in. And once again, could this be the last snowy, winter, chilly day that I ever get out and enjoy and kind of embrace? You know, look at that shot in the back. This is a beautiful city. It really is, and I'm trying to pay more attention to this city in these last few months. Okay, a few more tasks taken care of today. It's just it's just brisk and nice out here. The air feels really clean. As clean as air in Chicago can be. So I'm just gonna walk and just a couple of quick thoughts on what I did there. I love it if anything that I own can get repurposed. That's why I sell stuff. I know I sell some small ticket items. I gift some things away. A really nice young lady bought some art supplies from me a couple months ago, and as I was cleaning out some stuff, I found some more rice paper for this Asian watercolor technique that I used to take classes in and dabble in a little bit, called Sumi-e. And I found that, and I'm like, you know what, she could probably use this. So I contacted her, and sure enough, she's like, yeah, thanks so much. I'll stop by and pick it up. And so I gave that to her. But I hate the idea of stuff. Ooh, it's bright. I hate the idea of stuff going into a landfill, whatever it is. So, and I've moved out of places before because I've lived in so many different places that, in the end, in the mad scramble, I just end up tossing stuff in the trash. Sometimes perfectly usable stuff. So with my timeline this time and starting early, I try to avoid stuff like that. Hasty decisions, throwing stuff that's perfectly usable. Not even necessarily to make money. Obviously, all the stuff I just donated is not about money. Am I motivated by accumulating cash before I leave? Yes. But there's also, in a time and place to give things away and gift things, and getting perfectly good clothing into a donation receptacle here makes me feel good. And like I always say about these things, hopefully it ends up in the hands of someone that can use it. And one other thing, those things are not for trash. Don't dump nasty, dirty things that's covered in dust, that's on the floor of your garage, or soaking up water in a basement. Don't put stuff like that in these clothing donation places. More stuff is moving out of my place, and every time something exits, I feel good. It's one step closer. I've done my job. All right, everybody, hang loose. Like, subscribe, and share if you feel the mood.